All right. What's up? You guys are here. I'm glad you're here. I went and put on a polo and a hat for this. Otherwise, I was in my cutoff in the backyard getting work done with the hat backwards. I might throw my hat backwards just because that's who I am. Anyways, you guys are all here because you're interested or a part of my community, right? So I am not doing this because I really want to. I'm just doing this out of obedience to God, and that's the honest truth of where things are at. So I'm launching a team. We're going to be in the Colorado and the Phoenix market. I'm open to going into other states. Now, my goal is not to have you join my team. What this call is for, so it's basically a rhythm of accountability method, a RAM, and we're going to do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and it's going to be at 12 o'clock Mountain Time, so 11 Pacific. I think that's 1 o'clock 2 o'clock Eastern. And my goal, so there's two types of people this is a good fit for. Number one, you're a part of my community and you just want to be, you just want some accountability, right? You want to be held accountable with what you said you're going to do that you're going to do, right? So that's number one. You're a part of my community. You're running your funnels. You're running your ads. You're crushing it. You just want additional accountability. That's it, right? Community. Okay. If you're already on a team, stay there. I don't want you. I don't need you. That's the honest truth, right? Stay where you're at. This is just additional support, right? That's all it is. Okay. So there are some people this would make sense for that are interested in being a part of a team, and that's where I'm going to go over what the call is, what it is, what it isn't, right? So now, so Bill, so I believe God given me this name, God driven real estate. I can't use real estate in the name, so it's going to be God driven squad. Just I love sports. Sports is part of my world, always has been. So I kind of like, hey, the squad, join the squad. So, anyways, I believe like in building your business, your families, everything you do from your knees and prayer. So it's going to be faith first, numbers daily, all of those things. So you don't build alone; we hand you the machine. So this is a group coach calling daily accountability. We will hand out leads and we'll get to like, hey, what are the splits? What does that look like? All that in a second. You'll get access to my transaction coordinator, tricked out CRM, VA support, numbers and leaderboard, and then one-on-one coaching potential. I mean, you will always have access to my calendar, right? You can access me anytime you want. But if you want additional one-on-one coaching, I have coaches that I can get you connected with. And then obviously a path to lead, right? So everybody needs a path to being on their own or a path to being their own team leader, all those things. Okay. So the daily scoreboard in the first 30 seconds to a minute. Now, this is going to be a rhythm of accountability method. We're going to jump on. I'm going to say a prayer, and we're just going to, hey, what are the wins, right? And then wins are like 30 seconds. Bam, 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 right? Just quick wins. Hey, I got a contract. Hey, I just got this listing. Hey, I just showed this buyer. Hey, I just whatever. Hey, I just got my first conversation. All of those things. Okay. And then we're going to be like, hey, how many calls do you make? How many conversations you have? How many appointments you go on? How many you get closed? We're also going to track no's. How many no's do you get? Because the more no's you get, the closer you are to getting a yes. Okay. So right now you're probably thinking like, hey, I don't need that, Kyle. Perfect. That's great. I'm glad you don't. I am going to be doing a Tuesday morning call. And this is going to be, and I'm going to talk about the structure for a little bit. It's going to be called In 19 Days, Flip Your Life in 19 Days. And so basically that call is the first 30 minutes is going to be live to the world. I'm going to go live. I'm going to answer questions live, Q&A. A lot of this is going to be around converting internet leads, okay? Because I find that that's kind of like my superpower. I'm pretty darn good at it, and I want to help you be good at it, okay? So how do you convert internet leads? How do you close business from over the phone, over Zoom? How do you, even in your real conversations when you're face-to-face with clients, how do you get a higher closing percentage? How do you get more, like, just all of those questions. Okay. It's going to be around using the cash offer. I'm going to help agents who want to make $500,000 this summer make $500,000 and basically flip their life in 19 days. Okay. You're not going to make 500,000 in 19 days, just to be clear. Okay. So that call is going to be Tuesday mornings at 9 a.m. Okay. Mountain time. So that's 8 a.m. Pacific. And then you can figure out your Eastern. Okay. So that's what time it's going to be. I am going to answer questions live, maybe demo out some of the calls that I have recorded, talk about how I'm converting them with the cash offer, all of those things. And then the second part of the call is going to be just for my community and just agents who are a part of my world. Okay. So that includes you. And that's going to be on a Zoom, private Zoom call, where we're going over like your specific scenario, hand to hand kind of combat, right? I may even call people live and get them converted right live. So you guys can hear those conversations, go over some of those things. And that's what that is going to be for. And I think it's just going to be a place of sharpening, making you better, help you convert your cash offer leads. Okay. That's the point of that call, number one. Um, and and so maybe that's more for you, right? You're like, hey, I don't need this daily check-in. I'm already good. I'm already crushing it. But I would love to be able to get more internet leads closed. I would love to be able to get, more consistency in my business when I have conversations with clients closing them. Okay. So maybe that's you. Right. So be on the lookout for that. I've been working on it. So in the 19 days, there's going to be a lot that comes with it, but that's the gist of it. That's all you need to know for now. Okay. Okay. Fair on your hustle, generous on our help. So this is um, basically the split structure. Most teams really charge 50% and then whatever whether it's Zillow, they get the lead from and all of that. So what we're charging is 30%, 20% goes to EXP. Okay. Once you cap, you'll get 70%. So it's really 30% on our end. I feel like that's fair. 30% for the leads that we provide you. 20% goes to EXP. Once you cap, you're going to get 70. And those are us handing you the leads, helping you with the nurture, our AI, automation, all of that stuff is working for you to help get those leads to the finish line. You're basically just the agent, right? So that's what we want. Okay. Um, and then I don't want to take any split on any of your current deals. Okay. Your deals are your deals, but we will charge a transaction fee. This is $250. The first deal you do, that 250 will go towards you attending EXPCon or maybe a build or whatever it is. We'll give you the 250 back or put it towards a credit towards your events or ticket to an event. So what we require of you. Now, I think this may be a lot for people and we can have a conversation, but this is 2 hours of IPA, increasing profit activity. Really, I mean, this should be your 9 to 11, 8 to 10, where you're making your calls, you're calling your clients, hitting your sphere of influence, calling the leads that we're giving you. This is an important time. And that's why we're doing the call later in the afternoon so that you can hit that window of when people are most likely to answer their phone and be able to set those appointments. That's what we want for you. So let's make it happen. Okay. So that's that. Our RAM call. So this is going to be required for you to join. Obviously, if you are out of town or on vacation or whatever, I don't expect you to be here. I expect you to be present with where you're at. But if you're working, I expect you to be working. And if you're taking time off, I expect you to be taking time off. Okay. So that's at Tuesday group coaching call. I expect you guys to be on that. Now, here's where the events have changed my life, right? I met Michael at an event. I spent 20K just to get to that event, met him at the hotel, was there for a different event, and then ended up having him coach me and then ended up spending another 20K. Don't worry. None of the events we ask you to go to are 20K. So you can just my point is it's hard to dream when you're trying to survive. And sometimes you have to get out of your current reality in order to dream again. Getting to an event, getting around winners. Like when I first had success with EXP, part of that success was within a month of moving, I went to an EXPCon and I ended up hearing from people like Don Hobbs, Jay, Michael, all these other people. And I just heard success stories and in me, I didn't have any limiting beliefs. I just thought, hey, I could do that too. And I did. I got plugged in with, forget the expired system. And I used this junky expired system that I don't use anymore, but I didn't know any better. And I used it and I used our NAEA presentation. I made 222K my first year in real estate when I had just failed my real estate test 12 times. So my point is none of that would have happened if I didn't go to the event. So boot camps, you can attend those virtually. You can go to the boot camp virtually, but we require for you to go to 2 boot camps because what I don't want to do is hand you leads and have you fumble the ball, right? It's like, hey, I'm handing you a perfectly qualified lead that you can close. I know you can do it. But if you're not trained, then you're going to miss because the market's tighter now. And so you're going up against competition. You just always will be. And, you got to be trained. This is it. like you got to win. And so I expect you to be at those boot camps. I would love for you to be to all of them, but a minimum of 2 boot camps are required for us to give you leads. I expect you to make EXPCon a priority. And the reason why is because you get around people who have done what you want to do. And whether it's hearing someone from stage, getting connected with somebody, it's just you see some things differently. Now, if you got a wedding coming up or whatever, right? You're having a baby, all those things are acceptable, but I expect this to be a priority. I would love for you to attend a build. A build is put on by Brent Gove, not the main build event, but he does build events all over the country. It's just 1 or 2 days. Love for you to be in that room. And then fast cap. Now, fast cap does not interfere with this. Now, fast cap isn't going to be required of everybody. It's going to kind of depend on your production as an agent. If you're brand new, fast cap. No exceptions for us to pass you leads. The good news is after you finish fast cap, they will also pass you leads. So there's some incentive there, but it's just going to do some additional training, some additional things weekly that we're just not going to be able to provide on our side that you have access to. And so I would love for you to crush it. And that's how you do that. Okay. So if you do the work, I will not let you do it alone. Okay. So my goal is to make $500,000 on the real estate side in the next 90 days. And I want you to be a part of that. And so I'm going to be having this accountability group for you, but also for me. Hey, I'm doing this too. I want to crush it over the next 90 days. I got some things I want to do. So making a little bit of extra money on the side would be fun. So that's my goal. If you only make 100, cool. If you make 50, cool. Would 50K in the next 90 days be nice? Yes or no? You tell me. Okay. So my goal is I will build this business from prayer on my knees, and that's the standard. Now, if you don't believe in God, that's okay. If you believe in nothing, that's okay, right? But if you just want to be a part of the community, that's okay too. So I'm looking for agents that are humble, that are hungry, and bold as lions, right? Without fear. And if you got fear, that's okay. We can talk through that. But my goal is to help you become a lion or a lioness. So, anyways, that's what I got for you guys. That was longer than 5 minutes, I'm sure. But that is what this is. What it isn't is not for me to look at your funnels and get you unstuck. That's office hours. Okay. I can point you in the right direction. It's not for me to necessarily go over your contract line by line and say, hey, you need to do this and do that. That's not what this is. Okay. There's additional coaching and places we can get you plugged in for those specific things. There are obviously one-on-one times that we can have where I can help you get unstuck with certain things, but I don't want to waste time. Time is the most valuable asset that you have, that I have. And so I'm trying to offer time in a way that can be most effective. And I truly believe this is going to be one of them. And what's going to help you move the needle in your business. So that's what I got. Just to be clear, you do not have to join my team to be a part of these calls. Okay. If you want to get leads, obviously you got to, be a part of the team. Okay. But everybody's going to have a plan. My plan is to get you free. My plan is to help you get to a freedom number. I will be rolling out something for agent attraction if that's something that you would also like to focus on. Okay. Give me 30 days. Okay. But this is a priority for me first. I want to help you crush it. If you are interested in agent attraction, obviously I'm doing that a lot, but I want to make myself available to be able to speak into agents that aren't necessarily ready to speak on stage, but want to take advantage of the events we're doing, want to take advantage of just their sphere of agents they know, want to get into recruiting. Wouldn't mind understanding, like, hey, what do I say? What do I not say when I do get into conversations with agents just organically about business, right? Just the agent on the other side of the deal. Like, how do I actually turn that into you partnering with us, right? So all those things. Anyways, that's the quick rundown that I got for you. Would love for you to guys be a part of it. So there'll be a quick survey. You'll come to the thank you page. The thank you page will say thank you. Our team will reach out to you. And from there, you will be invited to our calls every single day at 11 Pacific time. It'll be a 30-minute call, quick and dirty, in and out, and get the job done. And everybody's going to be smiling. Now, here's the thing. What you measure increases. So I know some people are like, I don't know. I don't like measuring, how I do. I compare myself to other people. Look, this is for you. This is for you This is for you, not for anybody else. The reason why there's leaderboards, the reason why there's competition, the reason why it's up open in the air for everybody is because I believe that's where winners win. They win in environments like that, and you rise to the occasion. You rise up, right? You don't pick up shame and guilt. You pick up, hey, what is the opportunity here? Okay. If you do not look, you don't think Kobe knew how many buckets he made? You don't think Jordan knew? You don't think so? You don't think they could Tom Brady knew how many Super Bowls he won or how many yards or how like Patrick Mahomes. I mean, you name an athlete, a, a top athlete. You're going to tell me they don't know their stats? You're going to tell me, oh, I mean, maybe they don't look at it like maybe some of their fan crazy people, but they know the numbers that are important. Trust me. Otani, dude, that guy knows exactly how much he sleeps, what his arm angles at, all this stuff. You don't think Tiger Woods knew? Like, you don't think people like, if you don't care about golf, you don't keep track of your handicap. Truth. Okay. If you care about golf, you have a handicap. Why? Because what you measure increases, what you measure gets better, right? That's it. If you don't track your calories, you don't care about your weight. You know, hey, if you don't track your workouts, then you don't really care, right? If you're not setting SMART goals, specific, measurable, attainable, risky time frame, then you don't really care, and that's okay. So if that's you, this is not for you, okay, and that's okay. But if you want to get better and you want to be held accountable to a higher standard and you want to win and be in a circle of winners, then this is for you. And I invite you to it. You can leave anytime. I don't really care. I'm only looking for agents who are looking for me. And if you've already found me and it's like, hey, Kyle, this is great, but this is just not for me, I would love to be on your Tuesday calls. Then be ready for those because those will come out too. And that's a great opportunity for you as well. Okay. Appreciate your time. Have a beautiful, blessed day. May God bless your business. Every agent that watches this, I pray that they have an abundant year. I pray that you will open doors. I pray that you will give them listings, that you will give them buyers, that easy deals that will come. People will just start calling them out of nowhere saying, hey, can you list my house? Hey, I need to I need to buy a house, right? People they haven't talked to in years will just instantly start calling them, connecting with them, DMing them, all the stuff in Jesus' mighty name. Just bless these agents and let's go. Amen. Wow. 17 minutes, way too long. If you watch the whole thing, God bless your heart. You heard the prayer, you heard the blessing at the end. That's the best part. That's the best part.